This is Nahum chapter 1, verse 3 from the King James Version. Nahum was a prophet sent to speak about the city of Nineveh, the capital of the Assyrian Empire. Assyria had once heard the warning of Jonah and repented, but generations later, the nation returned to violence, oppression, and cruelty. Nineveh was powerful, feared across the ancient Near East, and responsible for deep suffering among smaller nations, including Israel and Judah. Nahum's message comes as a declaration that God has not overlooked their injustice. Into that historical moment, Nahum speaks these words about the character and authority of the Lord. The Lord is slow to anger and great in power, and will not at all acquit the wicked. The Lord hath his way in a whirlwind and in the storm, and the clouds are the dust of his feet. Nahum 1 verse 3, King James Version. These words describe both patience and power held together. Nineveh may have appeared untouchable. Its walls were strong, its armies disciplined, its rulers confident in their dominance. But Nahum does not begin with Assyria's strength. He begins with the character of the Lord. The Lord is slow to anger. This does not mean indifference. It means measured restraint. God does not erupt in impulse. He does not react without cause. His patience had extended for generations. Yet patience is not weakness. The verse continues, "and great in power, and will not at all acquit the wicked." The injustice of Nineveh would not be ignored forever. There would be no permanent shelter for cruelty behind military might or political control. The single truth at the center of this verse is that God's patience does not cancel his justice. To the people suffering under Assyria's oppression, this mattered deeply. It meant that history was not drifting without moral order. It meant that violence would not define the final outcome. Nahum then uses language drawn from the natural world. The Lord hath his way in a whirlwind and in the storm, and the clouds are the dust of his feet. In the ancient Near East, storms represented overwhelming force. A whirlwind could uproot trees and tear across open land. A storm at sea could overturn ships. These are not mild images. Yet Nahum presents these forces as under God's direction. The whirlwind is not random. The storm is not uncontrolled. Even the clouds, vast and untouchable in the sky, are described as small beneath him. To Nineveh, this was a warning. Their power was not ultimate. To those harmed by Nineveh, this was assurance. Their suffering had not gone unseen. The verse does not promise immediate rescue. It does not describe the timing. It reveals the character of God. He is patient. He is powerful. He is just. In every age, there are moments when injustice seems established and immovable. Nahum 1 verse 3 speaks into that tension without exaggeration. The Lord is not hurried. The Lord is not powerless. The Lord does not acquit wickedness as though it were nothing. This ancient declaration still steadies the present. It reminds the listener that patience and justice are not in conflict within God's character. You may wish to return to this verse and read it slowly again. Subscribe to Jesus-DailyVerse for daily scripture read and explained with clarity and reverence.